Emma, love, it's gone 8. You don't want to be late 3 days in a row, do you? Another great start to the day, then.
Morning.
All packed?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be gone soon enough.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
I think everything's sorted. The joint account's been changed to your name. I've set up the direct debit like we said. Oh, the post office reckons that the redirection will take up to 5 working days to kick in. But after that, it should be fine.
Well, we don't have to do that, because, well, Emma will be around yours every day. I mean, she can bring over any post.
Ah, she'll be busy with mates in college. Besides, it's best to get everything straight now, isn't it? Fresh start for all of us.
I suppose so.
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it? I've said so often enough.
Don't start, Alan. Not today.
Emma, sweetheart, get a move on. Come on, Em.
Still here, then?
Emma, we've been over this 1,000 times. I thought we had a deal.
Yeah, and I thought you were my dad.
Of course I'm your dad. Nothing's going to change that.
Yeah, we'll try telling that to Mum. And that stupid Michael.
Mike's a good bloke.
Then how come you just giving up? Rolling over.
Oh, come on, Emma. It's time to get up.
No.
Emma!
Get out!
Well, she's consistent, if nothing else.
Shh. I'd sort of hoped that when it came to today and she saw that it was a reality, nothing dramatic, you know, just another day, that she might be a bit more reasonable about it.
Fat chance.
Oh, I don't know. I just wish we could have avoided this. Explained it better, maybe.
And say what? Because, I mean, all she wants to hear is that we're going to stay together forever and ever and nothing's going to change.
What if we postpone it for a while? Until she's had a chance to get used to the idea.
But she's known for at least 2 years that things weren't working. How much longer do you think she needs? And if she's known for 2 years, I mean, how long have we known? We've stayed together for her benefit, and it's been fine, but...
Yeah, I know.
We deserve a chance to be happy too, you know. Hey, both of us. Right, well, she's had good cop. Time for a bit of bad cop. Right, Em, enough of this. You're supposed to be at college in half an hour.
I'm sick.
What sort of sick?
Sick of you, for one thing.
Oh, Emma, grow up. I tell you what, get up, get dressed, and as a special treat, you can be rude to me all the way to college. How does that grab you?
My stomach's killing me. I've got the worst headache.
So why didn't you tell me your dad earlier? Look, Emma, love, if you're ill, but it's not going to change what's happening today.
I'm not stupid. I'm ill. As in sick. Not very well. Need to stay in bed.
No, you know the rules. It's either college or the doctors.
You know the rules. It's a shame you don't then, isn't it?
And what's that supposed to mean?
You know.
What gives you the right to talk to me like that?
Stop shouting at me, OK? My head's killing me.
Right, well, that's the doctors then, is it?
Whatever, just stop going on at me. I feel terrible. Dad's got the day off work. He can take me.
No, you know why your father's got the day off. He's got more than enough to do. What? And there isn't anything later than that? Oh, OK. Yeah, well, then that will have to do, won't it? Yes, thanks for your help.
Everything okay?
Emma's decided she's ill.
Really? Well, what with?
Who knows? I think maybe she's just acting up.
Well, that's not strictly fair. She might well be sick. This can't be easy on her, you know.
Alan, for pity's sake, she's trying to wind us around her little finger, and you make things 10 times worse by indulging her every whim. Oh, look, I'm sorry.
No, you're right. I mean, today was never going to be easy. I know it's the right thing to do. We both do. But since the moment we set that date, I've been dreading it.
And here we are.
Morning.
Hey, Greg. You see, this is what I like to see. Doctors coming in when they don't have surgery.
I'm in court all day. Actually, I left my case notes in my surgery.
Oh, and there was us thinking that you just couldn't stay away. How do you think he's coping? I mean, it can't be easy having all this hanging over his head.
But I don't think it's helping having Rico abroad.
No, he just looks so worried all the time.
It's not surprising, though, is it? He knows it'll turn out okay.
Well, probably turn out okay.
So he's keeping his head down, just getting on with it. That's what I'd do.
What he said.
Honestly, you man.
Well, he's putting a brave face on, isn't he? Accentuating the positive. What else is he going to do? Sit around and blub about how tough he's again?
Karen, all right with Emma. So, enjoying it so far, are we?
You didn't have to come. I could have come on my own. Dad could have brought me.
Dad could have brought me. Do you know, when you talk like that, it's like the last 10 years are just a crazy dream. And that my precious little daughter is still only 6 years old.
That's just because you feel guilty. 10 years ago was before all this happened. Before you decided to cheat on Dad and tore your family apart.
Emma, is that what you really think?
Am I right?
What are you doing?
Well, usually I go with you.
So, Emma, what form does this feeling bad take, then? Right.
What are you writing about? Is that about me?
Just catching up on paperwork. Don't worry, you've still got 4 minutes of scheduled consultation time left. If there's anything you want to say, just shout it out. Otherwise, you don't mind if I...
I've been feeling weird the past couple of weeks. Sick, stomach pains and that. It's been getting worse and worse. Mum reckons I'm just making it all up.
Why would she think that?
My dad's moving out. Today.
And she think that's upset you? And has it?
No. I mean, I've known forever, even before they told me. They've had separate rooms for ages. Dad's only stuck around this long because he thought I'd freak out and muck up my exams if he left.
Well, how do you feel now that that's actually happening?
Doesn't really matter what I feel, does it? Won't change anything, will it?
Well, for you, it may well do. The stress of something like this happening can have serious effects on your mind and your body.
But like I said, it's not a surprise. It's not like they're shouting or fighting or anything. I've always known it was going to happen.
Well, it doesn't necessarily make it easier. Waiting for something bad to happen can sometimes be the worst feeling in the world. Certainly could be a possible cause of the symptoms you've been feeling.
So basically you agree with my mum? I'm making it all up?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
So you're saying I'm crazy then?
No. If suffering from stress meant that you were crazy, then we'd all qualify at some point in our lives.
So, to be really mentally ill, you've got to be hearing voices and feeling suicidal and all that?
Well, those can sometimes be the symptoms, yes.
Because that's what I feel.
Okay.
I do. I feel really out of it. And I hear all these different voices. And sometimes I really freak out and think about killing myself.
It's good that they still want Greg in court, though, isn't it?
Definitely. Don't think he could take any more knocks right now.
I mean, he will be cleared, though, won't he?
Yeah, of course he will.
Well, it's just a question of how long it will take. He's so down at the moment, though. I mean, I've tried talking to him, he just clams up.
It's weird, isn't it? Most men would rather run a mile than discuss their problems.
Yeah, especially with a woman.
They just let them fester, don't they?
And with Rico away, who else is there?
You might listen to Nick or Jimmy.
You think? You didn't see them earlier. Oh, he'll be all right. Just don't want to make no fuss.
Because, I mean, I could have a word with him, if you like, you know, give him a prod.
Well, if they think it'll do any good, but I'm not holding my breath.
I don't know. Men. I mean, they'll have to evolve sooner or later, won't they?
So how long have you had these feelings?
Don't know. They're just feelings. They've been getting worse and worse. Today's the worst.
Well, given what's happening, it'd be strange if you didn't feel incredibly stressed and upset.
But I'm scared about what will happen after today. It's gonna get worse, isn't it? If Dad leaves, then I'll lose it completely. I'll go crazy. I'll do something.
Look, Emma...
I will. I can feel it. Just gonna sit there.
Given the extremity of the symptoms you're talking about, I think the best thing would be for you to talk to someone who specialises in this area.
What? A psychiatrist?
Possibly. If you're hearing voices and you're having suicidal thoughts.
But what about now? Today? Can't you do anything? Talk to our parents or something. Tell them it's serious.
Well, of course I can if you want, but if you're telling me that you're hearing voices and you want to hurt yourself, then I have to respond to that as well. Those problems are serious enough for me to refer you to an expert.
This was such a waste of time. You're as bad as them. You're worse.
Look, Emma, please.
You're useless. Worse than useless.
Emma? Emma! Love, just hang on a second. Emma! Oh, Dr. Clay, I'm sorry, she's just in a bit of a state.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? I'm not sure I helped.
Join the club.
Could you, ring me when she gets back, just when she's okay?
Oh, no, she'll be fine. You know, this sort of behaviour has just been part of the course recently.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, of course.
Greg. Greg.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, yeah, you?
Yeah, I just escaped from the small claims court. Look, I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Well, I'm just on my way to give some evidence.
Okay, but it is important. It's about the case.
Well, I'm going to be tied up most of the day.
Yeah, but you have heard what I said. It's about Carter's death, so...
Look, I really have to go, Ronnie, OK? I'm sorry.
We must stop meeting like this. I thought you were going to be tied up all day.
Yes, so did I, but apparently my evidence isn't necessary. It was probably better not given by a police surgeon who's under suspension.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry. But hey, look on the bright side. It means you won't be wasting your time with a bunch of lawyers. Sounds great to me. Oh, come on, Greg. It's only temporary. You'll be cleared. You know you will. And it gives us a chance to talk. There have been some developments in the case.
Yeah, look, sorry, Ronnie, but I'm under suspension. I've given a statement to the investigators and that's that, OK? We shouldn't even be having this conversation.
Don't be daft. You want to know what's going on, don't you?
Well, frankly, no, I don't. But thanks anyway, I've got to go.
Hello, could I speak to Chief Superintendent Jackson, please?
Emma, is that you, love? Oh, love, I've been so worried.
Where's Dad's stuff? All the boxes are gone.
Yeah, the estate agent, he got the keys earlier than expected, so, Dad just thought he'd get on with it.
He's gone?
Well, it's only round the corner. You can pop over later if you like.
So you take me to the doctor's so we can sneak off?
No, you were feeling ill. I didn't make you go.
Liar!
Emma!
It's all lies with you. It has been for years.
That is not fair. Or true. I mean, Dad and I, we've tried so hard to make this work, and it wouldn't. It just wouldn't.
Because you didn't want it to. Neither of you did.
It's nothing. Mike just brought some things round.
I don't believe this.
Well, he's not moving in. It's just if he stays over. Occasionally. When we discussed this before, you always said you'd be okay with it.
Dad can't have moved out more than 5 minutes. Was Mike sitting outside waiting till the coast was clear?
We have talked about this before. Mike, it's me. Look, I don't think it's such a good idea you coming round tonight, because things are a bit hectic here right now. Yeah, give us a ring when you get this. Love you. Emma, open the door now. Emma! Emma! Oh, Emma, please let me in. Yeah, hello, Al, it's me. No, can you come round? Now. It's Emma. She's moving around, so she must be okay, but she's not answering.
Okay. Emma, it's Dad. Can you open the door, please? Please, Emma, Mum and I are very worried. We're not angry. We just want to check you're okay and talk to you.
You see, Dad? See what happens when you leave?
It's a mild sedative. It'll just help calm me down a bit.
Does this mean I'm mental, then?
No, not at all.
Dr. Clay, he's just trying to help you, Emma, love.
You just got yourself a bit worked up. If you'd rather not take it, it's not a problem. I just thought it'd make you feel better. Any chance Emma can get a glass of water?
I'm sorry about all this.
No worries. I'd have been stuck doing admin all afternoon otherwise.
Some of that stuff I told you this morning, it wasn't true. Well, most of it, really. And the voices and stuff, I made that up.
This isn't made up, though, is it?
So you do think I'm mental?
I don't know. Do you? Look, it's good to get stuff out of your system once in a while, but there are less destructive ways, though. Ones that don't hurt so much or do so much damage. She's fine. She's much calmer now. I think she just wants a moment on her own to gather her thoughts a bit.
This is all my fault.
No, it's not, love.
Leaving Michael's things for her to find like that.
Well, to be fair, I think that for Emma, this is about a little bit more than whether or not you hit it back correctly.
Yeah, but do you think I don't know that? You see, I feel so selfish, but just when it looks like we might be able to restart our own lives again, Emma goes and does this and makes it all about her again.
She's just sad, Karen. We all are. I mean, however you look at it, it's a really sad day.
Exactly. It's going to take some time to adjust to. Now, I can see this has been very hard on you, but Emma's just a kid. You've maybe had years to get used to this. For her, these sorts of feelings, they're all new, and she's finding them too much to deal with.
It feels like it's never going to end.
You just need to be patient now with yourselves as well as with her. Look, Emma will accept this. She's got parents who are prepared to go to great lengths to protect her. They just need to realize that there's still a bit further to go. I better check on Emma.
Thank you for seeing me. I'm aware you're very busy, but some things are better done face to face.
Sounds serious. But then again, of course, a death in custody is a very serious business. Now, if you have any new information that's relevant to this investigation, I want to be the first to hear it.
Well, from the moment Ian Carter charged me to represent him, it struck me that he was supremely competent.
Well, it's not an uncommon trait in most criminals, particularly those who imagine themselves to be major players. It may appear to be a bit pathetic to an outside observer, but...
This is different. I've done a fair amount of criminal work. I know what you're talking about. But this wasn't just Carter being cocky. This is like he knew exactly what was going to happen and that he was going to walk away.
But he didn't walk away, did he? We arrested him. He was in custody when he died.
That's just it. Immediately before his arrest, he changed. It was like as if his cloak of immunity had been taken away.
Immunity?
He went from being super confident that nothing could touch him to absolutely terrified.
He was a criminal, and most criminals lead sad, deluded, frightened little lives.
I'm certain he had help. And then whoever was helping him just cut him loose.
What sort of help?
I was in his cell with him when he died.
Yes, I know.
As he went, he said, Squires. So with his dying breath, he named D.I. Squires.
How are you feeling?
Better. How are Mum and Dad?
Okay. Sorry about the way things happened. Upset they hurt you.
So, is Dad going to stick around for a bit then?
Well, that's not for me to say. I do know that anything you bully someone into giving you usually isn't worth having. Particularly with people you love or who love you.
So what about me? You going to send me to a shrink?
Can if you want me to.
It's being a drama queen. Well over the top.
Well, I do think you should talk to someone, though. I know a very good family counsellor. You can go on your own or with your mum and dad.
Counsellor? You're joking.
Your mum and dad are so worried about you right now, and they've done so much to do right by you. Surely, trotting off to see a counsellor with them isn't too much for them to ask of you. If you need anything, you know where we are, don't you? Is your room usually this messy?
No, you know...
Take care of yourself and of those parents of yours.
I appreciate that you're trying to help here, but these are very serious allegations against a respected senior officer.
I know.
Yet you have no real evidence.
I know what I heard.
How can you be sure? I mean, it's not an everyday occurrence for you, is it, Mr. Woodson, watching a man die? And even if you are right, just saying the name doesn't prove anything. It wouldn't stand up in court, and you know it.
What about Squire's record?
Clean as a whistle.
Oh, come on. There's a list of complaints there as long as my arm.
Yes, and all of them dismissed. Now, you may want to moonlight as some amateur internal affairs investigator, and you've obviously somehow managed to get into confidential police records. But you can't come in here and start shouting corruption. Not unless you have hard, cold evidence. Not supposition or rumor. Well, have you?
Look, I'm sorry about what happened today. I really am. And if you want us to do that counselling thing, then that's fine with me too.
There's no need to apologise, love. We're a family, and we always will be, whatever happens. And you need to realise that me moving out, it's not just about your mum. It's what I want, what we both want. The only thing we want more is for you to be okay with it.
You know, life, it sometimes throws stuff at us that we don't like or can't change, and we just have to learn to cope with it and move on, because otherwise we get stuck. See, the world keeps turning whether we like it or not.
Yeah, and listen, I'm only round the corner. You can always talk to me, to your mum, Michael. You have to give him a chance too, love. And us. We've given you plenty after all. And if you keep on stamping your little foot, young lady, all you'll do is hurt yourself and everyone around you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Look, I know that Squires is a typical rough diamond. And as you pointed out, his service record has more than a few question marks hanging over it. But his detection rate has been very good, and he's managed to crack quite a few cases since he's been here. That, of course, doesn't excuse his behaviour sometimes. But these are changing times, and even some of our best officers seem to be stubbornly resistant to much of the progress that the rest of the force is making.
Can you tell me you're sure, 100% sure, the Squires is on the level?
Let me put this another way. Strictly between you and me, I don't like the man. He's a thug and a bully and a relic from some other time. That being said, I currently have no reason to suspect that he's corrupt. And officially, that will have to be my position until I see evidence to the contrary. However, unofficially, I plan to keep a very close eye on him. Thank you. Well, I trust that's put your mind at rest, Mr. Woodson.
Well, it is. It's reassuring to know that you're sensitive to the situation.
No problem. I try and run an open door policy.
Thanks for your time.
Not at all.
I'll see you.
Sean's winding up Max big time in EastEnders tonight at 8 on BBC1. Next, some more trash TV in part 2 of our Diagnosis Murder story. The one to watch tonight.